Were you, or were you not, on a gay cruise?
Now, you're 120% dick pic.
Everybody that age, they're sperminator.
Yeah.
Because we don't care about anything else. We're a walking hard on looking for a hole.
That's. I have to say you're right on that one. Oh, my God.
A stiff breeze comes through the room and you return the favor.
Gonorrhea. No. Somewhere on the outside of this building, there is a hole where squirrels come in.
Better than a hole where dicks come in.
Yeah, better than that.
Going down the stairs to wash the laundry. What the hell? Shh. Pizza. Stop! Stop it now! I order you to stop! I'm still touching myself.
Yeah!
All young bitches want to do is pop pills, smoke weed, get drunk, lay around, suck dick, eat hot Cheetos, charge they phone, get a sew and weave, twerk, be bisexual, eat McDonald's, wash they pussy in the sink, lie, take selfies, and talk shit through Wi-Fi because they phone never on.
I think washing they pussy in the sink is my favorite part. The Vietnamese trade in dongs. Figuratively and literally, I'm sure.
Oh, my God, that's hilarious.
I did decide to look it up. 500,000 dongs is a good night for Pop's ex.
Like most women, he's an emotional thinker.
Good God.
I mean, that's part of the problem we're having now in our society is we have a bunch of emotional thinkers that want the world to, to fall in line with their emotions. It's not. Look, reality doesn't give a shit about emotions.
It's my lived truth. Fuck your lived truth.
No, it's not. It's your perspective.
Kiss my ass.
Literally like, hey, Sergeant Pop, you got to turn your bear suit. I'm like, over my dead body. No. Just give me a statement of charges. Yeah. You're never getting this back. Yeah. You can suck it.
I'm going to wear this with my Russian coat.
you will bury me in this. Hey! Why you gotta fucking be like that, man?
Because I'm an asshole, and I learned from the best. I'm sitting across from him, and I'm pointing at you with all four fingers.
All right, first of all, the Russian jacket is World War II surplus.
I'll send you a picture of it, Sarge.
Yeah, okay.
I got you standing wearing it with holding two giant buckets like you just collected all the chum from behind the dump dumpster at the bar, and you're going to go home and make ice cream out of it.
What's up, savages? Terrence Pop here with another episode of Grunt Speak that actually is live from the lair. And we're going to start this off with the usual verbiage. This show is for men to decompress and relax, laugh at some of the insanity that's going on out there. Because, let's face it, we are now in the downward spiral. We're entering the whirlpool of woe to the destruction of the civilization of the West. And we might as well laugh along the way because more than likely we're not going to be able to change it. Now, if you get offended easily, move along. This isn't for you. This is a man show. We're going to talk about man stuff and make fun of stupid women and other insane crap. It is what it is. And we're going to start off with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Come on in. You going to bring me in there? Battledorf?
Hang on. I'm having... You're there. I don't know what you're doing.
I'm here.
I'm
just
having
adjusting the camera.
massive computer problems right now on my end.
What's going on?
Just everything is deciding that it doesn't want to fucking work properly.
Well, we got to get you a newer computer. You homo sapien sexual.
It is what it is. It is what it is. So I'm right now. I'm literally hoping that this all works because.
Well, if it crashes, it crashes. What are you going to do?
Yeah, I know. Be really mad. That's what.
I'm doing the thing. There we go. Yeah, this is crazy. I don't get it.
What's that?
Oh, this camera it just does. It's got a mind of its
own.
own.
Your camera is doing whatever the fuck it wants.
This is a shoestring budget show. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Well, everything was working fine until we started the show, and then I went to close Microsoft Word, and my computer decided to go, you know what? I'm just going to fuck everything. It'll be fine.
Yeah, worst comes to worst. It is what it is.
That doesn't make any sense there. It's just you don't get out of the kitchen if you can't cross the road. What are you, the bartender from Boondock Saints now?
Yeah. What are you going to do?
You have to get you a book of metaphors.
Okay. I know I should do a book on popisms.
You really should. You really should. Yeah. The problem I'm having right now is my camera is freezing up. There we go. Okay. Let's start with the Wheel of Woe, shall we?
All right.
Hang on. Let me get this young lady queued up here. You're going to love this one. This is great.
I don't believe I've seen this one.
Any guesses to where I'm at right now? I'm at the bank, as if my life could.
Oh, yeah.
Did my audio just stop?
It's freezing up.
Couldn't get any worse.
There we go.
My soon-to-be ex-husband somehow fraudulently signed my name on an
listen to this.
refund check, cashed it, took all the funds out of our marital account that's on the divorce paperwork that he's not supposed to be doing, even though it hasn't been officially served yet, and then closed the account. And you want to know what this motherfucker left me with? $38. $38 is
what
all
a bummer. Women do this on the regular.
This was not real life right now.
I think we've heard enough, and that face just about says it all.
All right. Now, first of all, I'm going to be doing a Lear video on this particular video because women do this on the regular to men.
Yes.
On the regular.
Yeah. I know.
And
I know. That's why I grabbed it when I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah. And if he hasn't been served yet, there's nothing you could do.
No. None of the assets would have been frozen. None of it would have been called into any escrow accounts or anything like that for adjudication. Any of that. Just
yeah. And if he was smart, he bought himself some GANA insurance. That's Gambling Anonymous, Alcohol Anonymous, and Narcotics Anonymous. Winning.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. The white wheel we will go with first. Six.
Crazy depressed. I'm guessing that's pretty fucking accurate at the moment.
Yes.
Given the look on her face.
All right, let's see what we got over here. Hang on. Trying to make this a little bigger here.
I'm I'm afraid she's going to find sympathy in the dictionary between shit and syphilis in this particular
Shit and
case.
syphilis. You are correct. Here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Some sympathy between shit and syphilis. And 11.
Overwhelmed.
Oh,
I think we've got a winner there. Yeah.
2 out of 3.
Yep.
That's worth a beer swig. Next one.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here.
Come on, 8. I'm a betting man right now.
8.
No way!
Yeah.
You owe me.
3 out of 3.
And not only 3 out of 3, but that's like dead nuts on right there.
Wow.
That is dead nuts. I found this video and I'm like, lady, you have no idea how many men out there are cheering watching this video after having been ass raped over and over and over in family
And
court.
here's the worst part is men will literally stand in line for their first ass aping.
Yes.
And then they will
Yes.
get ass aped. And they'll go right back to the end of the line to do it 2 or 3 times or more.
Yeah.
Have you or have you not got your cinnamon ring beat in enough on the first one? I learned that after the first one, man. What are you doing,
Cinnamon
you
ring.
idiots?
Cinnamon ring.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Oh,
Cue up the next
God.
one, man.
Wow. We have the next one, in fact, queued up. This ought to be good right here. When people misgender my son.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
I'm going to sigh ahead of time.
She, he, right. Well, she, he, well, she, he. His pronouns are he, him. Now, are you going to respect that, or is this they, them going to turn you into a were, was?
All right. Bring on your were was, you blue-haired.
She's a wuzzy were. Wow.
Yeah. But look at that. Okay. All right, first
Here's
of all,
the thing. The daughter she's going to be a reasonably cute girl.
Yeah. Listen, you know how many kids or girls I knew growing up that were tomboys?
Yeah.
Like
half of my
literally,
cousins.
Like I probably knew half a dozen girls that we used to have dirt clod fights, rock fights, snowball fights, went fishing with them. They rode bikes, they jumped ramps, they did all the shit we did, and it stopped right around 11 when the titties came in. And it was all over.
It continued well up until they were 40s or 50s. I got a branch of the family that was around the Saginaw area, and the girls rode dirt bikes right alongside of the boys. My cousin Jody rocked a mullet until she had like her second or third kid.
Yeah.
You know?
There you go. All right.
They were just tomboys.
The white wheel.
Let it roll.
I love the sound this one makes.
It does make a good sound.
1.
PMS.
The white wheel makes the sound of you. This is what your life sounds like when you destroy it with stupidity. The white wheel.
Yeah. There are actually 2 entries for PMS here. I'm going to interpret PMS entry 1 as personal mutilation syndrome, which is what this stuff is.
All right. I like it. Personal mutilation syndrome.
Yeah, they mutilate themselves.
Yep. That's stupid, but they do it.
Yes.
5.
Virtue signaling. That is absolutely virtue signaling. This is absolutely virtue signaling. There's no bones about it.
Dude. The wheel of woe is really paying off today, man.
Yeah, it's paying attention.
All right. I really don't care. Okay. Six. Yeah, 6.
Feels sick.
Okay. I'll give that 2.5 then.
This isn't a super chat, but somebody commented correctly. Somebody actually did that.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, they're not wrong. They're not wrong.
Why do you think we call this the Wheel of Woe, man? I mean, come on.
Yeah. Oh, my browser's doing that. We've lost your audio. Please stand by thing again. So I'm gonna disconnect that really fast. Give me one second here. Thank you. Hang on. Go back to sharing. Yeah, I'm getting better at this though. I am getting better at this. Share.
I wonder if we have better luck if we use Chrome instead of Brave.
I am using Chrome for this. Yeah, this is a quality one here.
Oh, yes. Here we go.
Reset the wheels. That's some makeup there. I want to know what she's trying to go for other than give me that 9-volt battery.
No. I think she's going for the Harley Quinn, whatever.
No.
The
I'm
Joker
going to put a 9-volt battery. I'm going to put a 9-volt battery to that fucking hog ring in her nose.
I can't see that from here,
Hi,
but
everyone.
I can see the
I'm
hair.
child-free and plan to be child-free for the rest of my life.
Good.
And so I'm getting my fallopian tubes removed in October, the end of October.
All right.
I was wondering what if any of you, sorry, stumbling over my words a little bit, if any of you have gotten it done, what was your experience like? Was it hard? Was it easy? The surgery, because I'm just nervous. I'm a little nervous. But yeah, if you have any advice or any things that happened to you when you got your tubes removed, or even hysterectomy or anything like that, with things like that, I would really appreciate it. So yeah, just
so I'm going to start right off the bat with, you really don't need to have your fallopian tubes removed, sweetie. Just stick to being lovable triple chin you, and you won't have any problems with children.
Well, there could be a trip and fall on a pogo stick for 220 times in a 5 to 7 minute period where there was a direct deposit to the warehouse. These things happened. I mean, how many times have we been going? You came here, we went out to grab food before the show, and we saw women who are so ugly, they're like walking glory holes. And on one occasion, we had to pull over and literally go, God damn! Somebody put their penis in that? Oh my God!
I remember that. That's terrible. That's terrible, but it actually happened.
Bad pop. Bad.
Pop. Bad.
The white wheel.
White wheel of woe.
This is the sound it makes as your life implodes. 3.
DM during menstruation.
Okay.
And she's DMing somebody right now, or she's trying to, and she doesn't want to menstruate anymore. So oddly, all of those elements sort of fit.
If you get your fallopian tubes taken out, you keep menstruating. It's just, you're just bleeding blanks. There's nothing in there. Next one.
Ugh.
7.
Debt stress. I'm going to guess that she's got a lot of school debt. This one here.
All right, I'm going to give that.
She would have ridden the college. She would have ridden the college cock carousel for as long as possible.
Well, a lot of women go to college for an education, and they don't realize they're getting an indoctrination. So,
because I saw it while my daughter was up at college. You could just tell that some of those girls knew that college was the only place they were going to get shagadelic.
Yep.
And they would hang on for as long as they could.
And they went crazy.
Yeah.
And that one's a 4.
That is bad dick.
She got some bad dick. I'll go with that one. So it's like a 2.5 out of 3. All right.
Yeah. That's
Let's go with the final one for the night.
The final one for the night ate the other 3 contestants.
Okay.
We know this woman as Tess Holliday.
Yes, we do.
We know this woman as Tess Holliday.
this earth. And I feel like if you're quiet when so many injustices are happening, not just here, but Palestine, Sudan, Congo, etc., then I literally blocked my brother yesterday. I'm not speaking to my mom, my stepmom, my dad. I'm collecting them like Pokemon.
I'd like to point out that that is actually a full-size sofa that she is sitting on.
Correct. Yeah, she's got to be at least 5 bills, somewhere around 5 or 6 bills.
Like, who can I block next? And it stinks, but I just think that you have to stand for something. And I think as you get older or mature, and I feel like you guys are already far more mature than I was at your age.
Yeah, I was about to say
we don't have to hear the rest.
You stole. We don't have to hear the rest. I just wanted to get to the stand part.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Don't you love how these feminists and women out there, they're all upset about these injustices all over the world.
Yeah.
But they expect men to go correct it. Because when shit gets really bad, that's who goes.
And then ride in on the white horse and sweep them off their feet and give them the princess ending.
Yes. Fuck that. All right. The white wheel. Four.
DM during menstruation. We got to rework this one here. You've got multiple same entries.
Okay. We'll work on
kind of like Tess Holiday here, where you could really just roll her in oil and put it in any fold.
All right, I'll take that as a loss then. That was a fail. No re-rolls. This is Dungeons and Dragons. You get a magic item where you get to roll one, re-roll one dice.
No, I never gave re-rolls. I was a dick.
No, there's magic items. 11.
Overwhelmed the sofa, maybe.
And overweight.
She's not overwhelmed, she's overwhelmed.
She's overwhelmed. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, man?
I just don't feel sorry for somebody like this. Look at her. She's reasonably pretty.
Doing that.
If you look at her face, she's reasonably pretty.
She was.
But then, yeah.
Number 2.
Never, ever. Strong and independent. We know that's the case. Of course
you are at 600 pounds.
Yeah.
Who wipes your ass? Not yourself.
No.
And okay, now Darren, he passed like 3 years ago, and he was like 600-ish.
Oh God!
And he could barely walk.
Yeah.
And then there was a couple times where he fell down, and we had to call like the fire department to stand him back up. That's how much he weighed.
Wow.
And here's the thing, though, is women have less muscle mass.
Yeah.
So that is going to happen to her a lot sooner. I mean, Darren was in his 50s.
They're probably happening now.
Yeah, it probably is.
To get her ass properly washed, she would need 7 to 8 midgets and a car wash with a flatbed trailer.
Or a halter she wears, and she gets dunked into a wash this shit off your tank.
I don't want to. I don't want to have this conversation anymore.
All right, we're moving over to the other chair. I will be there in a few minutes.
I don't like this. I don't like this conversation anymore. I no longer like this conversation. Okay, Pop is moving over to the thing. We have so many entries tonight that we are completely spoiled for choice. We could literally do a 4-hour show with the stack of silliness that we have. I'm going to override Pop on probably next. No, it's Blake's night. It's Blake's night. But we need to do a show with the military. You got no right to enforce regulations, TikToks and Twitters that are out there.
We can do that on a Tuesday and talk about Hegseth and all of what he said.
Okay.
And then we could talk about the 670-1 fails and idiots.
It's insane. The stuff that's coming out, these people are, I don't know what happened to the military, but you have guys with like full beards going, oh, you can't take away my shaving profile.
Yeah.
Yes,
you can. Yeah.
Actually, we can. We can.
Yeah.
Because that's not a. It's not a right. It's a profile, and you're not really. Yeah. Okay.
It looks like we're having a hard time. MGTOW TV is fucking up again.
MGTOW TV is fucked in the goat ass.
Yes.
For the record.
Got it.
They are having a lot of problems lately.
They've been getting DDoS attacked like every day.
Yeah. That's a shame because those are good dudes from what I understand.
Yep. Well, just keep the stream going.
So
it is what it is.
Oh boy. I am keeping the stream going. It is what it is. I've got that's actually causing some of our problem here with StreamYard. I have to, sorry, MGTOW TV, I had to boot that because it's not working.
All right. I'm just sending a text.
There we go. You texting the guy?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
So
So you stopped the stream to MGTOW?
No, I didn't. To MGTOW, I had to.
Okay.
I had to. It was fucking with the StreamYard stream.
Okay.
Oops. Didn't mean to hit that button. StreamYard is pissing me off, dude. It's giving me a case of the ass.
Yeah.
I know we're moving over to another platform. Okay, so this one I want to roll first because
reasons and vagina.
This whole reasons and vagina, this whole fucking you owe us reparations and shit. This is one of the richest female athletes there is. Watch this bullshit.
All right, everyone. How do we feel about cotton as decoration? Personally, for me, it doesn't feel great. So actually, it feels like nail polish for cotton.
The message here being, you can't put cotton in front of me. Somewhere along the line, a black person picked cotton, and this is racism's.
Yeah, I know. Listen.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Here's the thing. All right. Nobody alive today in America has been a slave, nor has anyone alive owned a slave. And no one has profited from slavery since it was ended in 1865, 66, right in there. And I hang on, I get it. People are butthurt about it, and they're looking for a reason to bitch, moan, and complain.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the real deal. We don't fucking care. All right? No one is holding you down or holding you back other than yourselves and maybe your
She's
family.
one of the wealthiest athletes in the entire country.
No, I get it. But I'm just talking in general.
Look, I'm pulling you up by the short hairs right the fuck now, okay? I have actually hugged a slave. An indentured servant, it's not the same. Slavery is slavery. If you can't leave and you're not being paid and you're being made to work, you're a slave. My great-grandfather was an indentured servant from Ireland. And I met him when I was like 3 or 4 years old. So I have actually, yes, hugged a slave. So, Serena, suck it.
Yeah, I mean, that's some fucked up shit right there. All right, hit the next one.
Hey!
This is a what the fuck moment.
If everybody had
All right, put it on. Stop the music.
across the USA.
The music? Yeah.
Yeah, you got to stop the music, man.
I think you, here, I will grab that.
Yeah, just
there,
play it
and we will let it roll without it. You kind of get the idea. I mean, she's an attractive woman. That's a good shape.
She's ruined.
She's a solid 6 or 7.
Nope.
Except the question I have with this nonsense is What happens when you're 80? Really? Seriously?
Yeah.
What happens when you're 80 years old and you're sporting all that?
Yeah. I don't know what to tell you.
I want an honest answer to that.
Well, hang on. I know a buddy of mine's father is an actual tattoo artist. And he would recommend, listen, this tattoo is great, but it's got a lot of fine lines. It's in a position where it's in 10 to 20 years, this is going to get really bad. And they do it anyway. They're like, oh, I want it right now. It's okay. I'll deal with it.
Yeah.
All right. Now, first of all, I have a hard time dealing with women with tattoos. I mean, one or two, not a big deal, if it's somewhere where you can't really see it on the regular.
Yeah.
But if you're a woman and you got like a whole sleeve and your neck and you got one of the tramp stamps, you're a temporary situation at best. That's it.
Yep. You're a fun bar 3 a.m. thing.
Yeah. Like as a man, you need to be on the same level or close to your peers in respect and honor, because respect and honor are big things in a man's life. An actual masculine man. And if you're with a woman with all of these tattoos who has a history, you're going to be at a disadvantage in that environment. Plain and simple.
I would agree.
Yeah,
I would agree. I would allow one exception, and it would involve a time machine and some badass Viking shield maiden.
Yeah, the women today don't do that.
Yeah, if I could get an actual badass Viking woman from 890 AD, maybe I would make a consideration there.
Yeah, that is not going to happen.
No.
Yeah. Now, what's next on the what the fuck list?
The what the fucks continue right off the bat. We could probably figure out what's going on here. Nice nail polish.
I'm planning to marry this man on January 3rd, 2026. But I'm also planning for other realities. And I have a go bag ready. Ready to leave my house at a moment's notice if transgender people start getting taken by the government. I'm not going to stop our life. We're going to plan our life. Might be in the south of France. But we are going to live our lives authentically, and we're not going to ever hide who we are.
Oh, my God.
I love this man with all of my heart. And I have one supportive family member and his wife. I just told my parents my ideas of what's happening and told my mom that I was ready to go in a moment's notice, and I would go dark for about 7 days while I get to another country. She said she didn't believe me. But
I've had enough of this.
But here's the thing.
This is just fucking... They make this up in their heads, okay?
Well,
they make this up in their heads. Go ahead.
First of all, I don't give a shit if dudes want to get married. I literally don't give a rat's ass. All right.
Yes.
I was hesitant when Barack Obama he made, gay marriage legal because I knew it was a slippery slope. And
shouldn't be a federal law. That's 10th Amendment stuff. This federal government has no business opining on that.
Stand by. But the thing is, less than 10 years after, it was legal for gay people to get married, they're grooming people in fucking schools, for God's sake. They're reading porn. It's part of grade school reading lists and middle school and high school. I mean, that is absolutely unacceptable.
Pop, I remember when this started, you and I talked about it on the radio show one time, and we said exactly that. It was around 2009. And we said exactly that. We said, okay, it's fine, but we can see what's coming. It's obvious what's coming. And they said, oh, no, we're not going to do X, Y, and Z.
Yeah. And
which should have been foreshadowing for anybody with any sense.
But there's videos of them saying, we're here, we're queer, we're coming for your children, marching down the street.
Yes.
If that doesn't terrify you, you're a moron.
Yes. Yeah, and this is terrible, and everybody's getting. I don't care. I don't care. Behold, all of my fucks for your feelings. The only recorded book burning by the Nazis that I have been able to find that is proven was the transgender university that they burned all of the books at. That's the only, and you can go to teenvogue.com transgender university. Google that. And you will see they talk about it. They're like, oh, the Nazis burned all of these wonderful books. And it was that. That's the only one that I've been able to find. Does that mean there are no others? No, that doesn't. It's not what I'm trying to say. But the one that's famous was the Nazis burning this transgender library. Maybe there was a reason, because I have a feeling it wasn't political at that point.
Yep. But the thing is I remember watching those videos or movies when I was in high school and middle school. And like, yeah, the Nazis were burning books. But they don't tell you what books were actually being burned.
Right.
And I'm going to be honest. If I had young children.
That's my point.
If I had young children and the reading list was some kind of porn bullshit like that, I'd be all for burning those books.
Yes. Yeah. That happened in 1933.
Yeah.
And given the way this is built up here, and knowing what I know about Berlin during the Weimar period, I wouldn't be surprised if angry parents rounded up a bunch of people and went there and just burned the place.
Yep.
But yeah, that kind of stuff is just out of, and this next one, ironically, is a direct result of these two older people, like you said, with the grooming habit.
Here we go. This is another what the fuck. What a weirdo.
Okay, that's enough. We get the point.
First of all, if you have long nails like that, you are useless for any type of manual labor.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. This is obviously a trans person dressing up like a woman.
Okay, this is a boy playing dress up. Let's stop calling them that.
All right.
He's a cross-dresser. He's a cross-dresser.
Yes. Cross-dresser. There we go.
If you want to cross-dress, great. Have a good time, but don't pretend you're something else genetically. You
another thing is,
weirdo.
Don't think because you're playing pretend you can force me to go along with this.
Yes.
That is such bullshit. And they were actually flirting with, like, trying to turn misgendering into some type of fucking crime.
Yes.
People were kicked off of platforms for misgendering.
Yes. I don't care if you want to cross-dress and go to the club. Have a good time. I don't care.
That's right. Just don't
try to make anybody else believe your shit.
Yes.
And don't touch kids.
And don't groom kids.
Yeah, well, that's kind of don't touch kids, though.
Here's another thing. In regards to this, I want to see Hegseth crucify all of those officers who allowed that shit to take place in their units and on the posts. They need to be fucking run up the flagpole. Fuck those guys.
It looks like those people are being removed.
Good.
It looks like they're being removed.
I want to see it. I don't want it to be like done in private. I want to see these dudes get like literally walked out of their unit, walked out off post, just get the fuck out of here and never come back.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I got into it on Twitter with a bunch of people over the last couple of days. Yeah, they have rights too. I'm like, you don't have rights in the military. We don't have rights in the military. When you join the military, the first thing our drill sergeant said to us is, you are no longer an individual. You are now one part of a unit. Your job is to adapt to the Army. Your job is to make yourself useful to the Army.
Yep.
And you volunteered to be there, so don't try to cry me a river about your fucking rights.
Absolutely.
Not that I have an opinion on any of this. I know you do too, but Angry Dwarf is angry.
Yeah, but the show isn't about the army changes. That's another show. Next
It's
one.
an entirely different show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it certainly isn't.
God.
Hey! Are you ready for this? This is...
Hang on. He looks like an orc.
Yeah. Well, yeah, if orcs had gay orcs.
He's got tusks. Look at him.
It's like a gay orc.
Yeah.
He does. It's like a gay
gork.
orc.
It's a gork.
It's a gork!
It's a gork.
I'm on it. I don't think we need the music. We get the point.
Look at that shit. What a weirdo.
What has this guy done to himself?
He's bored through.
How do you keep this clean? This guy can never live below a certain level of society that only exists despite his existence.
Well, first of all, you look at his chin. All right. That is a piece of ivory or ivory-looking plastic that's sticking out through a hole that he's cut below his chin.
His lip.
Yes. He's got 2 holes where he's got tusks coming through where his mustache should be.
Yes.
He's got those hoops in his ears.
Mm-hmm.
So, the first fight this dude gets in, he's going to need a bunch of stitches because all that shit is going to rip and tear.
Yeah, he's going to be permanently and horribly disfigured. Yeah. Not that he isn't already.
He already is.
These guys cannot live outside of an upper middle class suburban environment, and here's why. If he lives in an urban poor environment, all of that shit in his face and everything, those are infections all waiting to happen.
Yep.
And it'll eat his head right off. I have seen scratches in third world countries become gangrene.
Yeah. Get septic and kill you.
Yeah. He is a sepsis basket case waiting to fucking happen.
The ink put into the whites of his eyes. That they started doing that in prison.
Oh, into the sclera. Yeah.
Over a decade ago. And you run a high risk of going blind. And in the long run, they don't even know what that'll do to you.
No.
Fuck.
Yeah. Just imagine if this guy sneezes, what happens?
I don't know. What a weirdo.
Or if he gets a cold. He's like leaking out of like 5 holes in his face when he gets a cold.
Fuck him.
Fucking insanity.
How many more?
I don't get it. Why would you even... Let's walk it back a little bit. Let's walk it back a little bit and get a little gentler with our listeners.
Okay. Ooh.
We need some boob.
Yeah.
We need some boob.
I believe the notes on this were tatas.
But
ta-ta.
It's bonkers to me that in the world we live in and the amount of information we have access to on a daily basis, people still think that the world is black and white and that lifestyle choices are all or nothing. And on top of having access to all this information, it is asinine for someone to say you need a PhD to read some articles and then make a decision about what's best for you. And I know that y'all do research on products because there are so many videos reviewing products.
I'm only saying that it is.
News, Tylenol is a product that's sold by a company for profit. So if I, as a pregnant consumer, read articles on the product Tylenol and decide I'm not comfortable taking that while I'm pregnant, I'm not crazy for doing that. And that also doesn't mean I have to cut out anything potentially harmful in my life by making that one decision.
Did anybody hear what she was saying? Show of hands?
No, I was just looking at the boobs. I'm sorry.
This obviously is about the whole Tylenol thing. I think she's saying that if I don't have to take Tylenol, or if I don't want to take Tylenol, I don't have to take Tylenol. But she knows exactly what she's doing. However, in the process of knowing what she's doing, she defeats her message because boobs.
Correct. And I remember going to see counselors when I first came back from Iraq, and because of the TBI and everything. I remember walking in. This woman was like 27.
Oh, right there, you're done.
Double C+ cup. I sat down. She started talking, and 5 minutes later, I'm like, I'm done. I can't do it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I drifted into your breasts. Is what were you saying?
Yeah. And I got up and walked out, and they're all like, they're like, "What's wrong? What happened?" And I literally, I'm like, "I can't do it. Her tits are too big, and she looks too good." I just
That's the therapy, though. What she needed to do was take you and go, shh. And you would have been fine. And you would have been fine.
Probably, but I wound up talking to a guy named Mr.
Yeah.
Jax, who's passed away now. He was force recon in Vietnam, was paralyzed from the waist down.
Wow.
But he'd been there, done that, and
that's the kind of guys you need to talk to. I mean, that's literally what we're doing here. That's our whole purpose for being here is bullshit sessions like this where you can just say whatever the fuck and burn off your steam.
Or laugh.
But in the case of that counselor that you described, you'd have been fine.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Let's jack the weirdness back up.
Yeah, this is
and away we go.
What a weirdo.
What the actual ass is going on here? Somebody please help me make sense of this one.
Obviously, this is some kind of furry thing. And he's pretending to be a dog that doesn't want to get walked.
I mean, okay, thank you, Captain Obvious. Now,
That's all
the pathology behind this stuff. All I can think is this is what backhoes were designed to dig deep ditches for.
Well, first, this looks like it's taking place in a movie theater or some type of giant venue.
A mall or something. You can see an ATM in the background there.
I don't think it's a mall.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Like a hall.
Yes.
Like Kobo or something like that.
Kobo Hall or the Palace. The Palace had similar stuff.
It did until it
They probably went to some furry kind of event, and now they're doing some stupid shit. God,
I don't.
Dumb.
What leads you to this path? Where's the fucking the furry thing come from?
Well, this is what's happening. We've lost the family
I don't get
unit.
it.
We've lost the family unit.
Yes.
Because I can't tell you how many times, I was doing some stupid shit and Sensei from across the street was like, "What are you doing? Don't do that. You're going to get fucked up. This is not going to work out." And I'd look at him and go, "Probably right. He's an adult. I got it." But I was fortunate to have that. A lot of other people don't get that. There's male and there's female, and there's a balance between the two. If you take one of those away,
serve a purpose. Yeah.
One of those sides gets too heavy, you're out of balance. And we're seeing it now. People growing up, going on head meds, depressed, all fucked up, doing all kinds of crazy shit. I mean, we just had that one woman on a couple shows back who had a sandbox in her house that you shit in.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I've met 26 and 27-year-olds who not only are incapable of being adults, but take pride in it.
Yeah.
I mean, and this is a stranger example, but last night was trivia night. I go to trivia on Wednesday nights. I like trivia. There was a table in the room that got upset and sad because the questions were too difficult for them. And it was like a multiple choice question on the Civil War with, I don't remember the date, but it was the Battle of Bunker Hill.
That was the Revolutionary War.
Or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was. Anyway, you had 4 choices. But rather than picking one of those 4 choices and going ha 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 and drinking your beer and having fun on trivia night, they quit because it was too hard.
Yeah, fuck them.
3 full-grown adults I don't want to play anymore. It's too hard. You just pick one of the four and fucking hope and drink your beer and laugh when they call the answer.
Or you should have paid attention in school.
Both are equally applicable.
Yep.
Both are equally applicable. It's just ridiculous shit. And then you get people like this who think this is body positivity. They think this is body positivity. And look, I'm overweight. I know I am. But I'm ashamed to be overweight.
Do you guys agree that this is the ideal bikini body? Duh. Do you guys agree that this is the ideal bikini body?
All right. The one on the left in the pink is probably 330, and the one to her right with the
that's a 300. That's 250,
280-ish.
Yeah.
All right. Now, first of all, let's just be honest. Okay. For you to allow yourself to get this bad, it's intentional. And I'm sick and tired of these women like, well, you know, I have bad genetics and I have a hormone problem. Fuck off.
No, you don't. You've got an elbow problem.
Some people, there is a percentage of people who have a legitimate problem. It's probably less than 1% of the population.
When we were young, you never saw this. This was, if you saw somebody like this, it was terrifyingly shocking.
Yeah. Well, we did have a woman when my graduating class named Pam. I'm not going to say her last name. She's passed away now, but she was 350, and it just did not end well for her.
But that was one.
Yeah, that was one.
You go out in public to like a county fair, and you see dozens of these things now.
Actually, there's a majority of the people walking around who are morbidly obese.
Yeah.
Morbidly obese.
Yes.
They suffer from double Tourette's of the elbow.
Yeah.
And they literally can't stop throwing shit in their face.
Yeah.
It's a numbers game. The amount of calories in and how much you're burning those calories. If you're not burning the calories, your body instinctively is going to store that away as future energy.
Yeah.
More often than not, that future energy that you stored will get burned up in the incinerator when you get cremated, when you die young.
True story. True story.
Yep. Oh, here we go.
And then shit got weird. First of all, I'm just going to let you assume where this is going to go for just a second. No, I'm not.
All right, y'all. So I just saw my new vagina for the first time, and it was like so cool to see it. So like, y'all, it looks so much blood when they removed it. So I was like, would there be a lot of blood? And then he said like, no, it's not gonna be a lot of blood. But then there was a lot of blood, so that was pretty funny. But anyway, yeah, so there's a lot of blood, and then it got like on my gown, so I changed my gown. Then also got like on the padding and stuff on the bed, so we got that replaced too. But anyway, yeah, there was a lot of blood. But anyway, it was so cool to see it. It looks like very swollen and stuff, and like I almost cried because it looked so swollen at first. But I was like, it was swollen. Is it going to go down? And then, yeah, they said it was going to go down. So that was good. So that was awesome. And yeah, and then I took some photos for my child. So that was pretty awesome. So yeah, like such a good team. So yeah, I thank them. Like it was so cool to see it for the first time. Like, oh my gosh, like so amazing to see that.
All right. That you're seeing somebody that is so mentally disturbed.
Yeah.
They're actually cheering that they've been turned into a eunuch. Just let that sink in. That is insane.
Yeah, that is a huge level of mental fucking.
And they actually, in the actual books that the psychologists now use for mental disorders, transgenderism to them is not a mental disorder anymore. It most certainly
the DSMR, and it is absolutely a mental disorder.
It's a fucking delusion. Like if I thought I was a vampire, and I would only drink blood, I would wind up in the I Love Me farm with a vest where I'm permanently hugging myself.
With the huggy jacket?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Over
you gotta love
hugging
the huggy jacket.
But these people are walking around out there. They're forming militias. They're doing all kinds of crazy shit. And one of them shot Charlie Kirk. All right.
This is where that is going. I had a sigmoid colon vaginoplasty with Dr. Miroslav last Tuesday in Serbia, and over the week my labia developed necrosis and became completely black and solid. It's dead. The doctor said it should be okay and heal on its own, but I can't stop panicking. Everything I see on Google says necrotic tissue will fall off, and I don't know what that means for my recovery, and I'm absolutely dreading the thought of needing revision surgery, and not knowing it's going to happen is extremely stressful.
All right.
This is where that is going.
Correct.
It's already talked about it, the swelling and everything.
Yep. Well, the thing is your body is going to treat that as a wound, and
Yes.
is going to want to close it.
Yes.
So they have to permanently like ram stuff up there to keep the channel going.
Yep.
And they attach the back end to your actual intestine, so you get snot from
Blood flow.
your intestine that comes through there to keep
Yes.
it lubricated. But it smells like shit because it actually is the inside of your goddamn intestines where your shit is.
That's how they get the blood flow to it.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh
yeah. That's horrible
it's
shit.
So stupid. It's just so dumb. Again, a lot of this is happening because there isn't a male and the female when these young people are growing up and they get to adulthood and they're imbalanced. All right. Continue on. Oh, this is a good one.
This is the top side.
And I'm feeling good.
I get to turn the music down, unfortunately, but
yeah,
there we go.
Since my FFS. About 70% of the swelling is gone, but it'll take another year or two for the rest of it to go down. So let me show you around my new face. For reference, here's what I looked like before. First up is the hairline. You can see that it has been moved forward. The line is pretty pronounced right now, but it will fade over time. You might also be wondering about this little dent right here. That is internal stitching, and it will go away in a few weeks. Now, my nose is quite swollen, and that will go down over time, but take a look. You can see it's way more of a ski slope now. Also, my brow bone is way less pronounced. My surgeon said that the brow would probably be the thing that made the most difference in the beginning to feminize my face, and I tend to agree with them. Now, my lips haven't changed, but they went through my lower mouth to get to my jaw. It's hard to see the result here right now because there is a lot of swelling, but over time, you'll see that it is much softer. And last but not least, the Adam's apple is gone. I want to give a huge shout out to my mom who took care of me as I recovered. My mom actually extended her trip several times to take care of me because I got COVID in the hospital. That made recovery a whole lot harder, but luckily I had a wonderful support network of friends as well that helped me walk my dog and brought food and did all.
Okay. All right. So obviously he had to leave the country to get all that done.
Yeah. I have bad news. He just looks like a really effeminate dude.
That's right. Exactly. I was just going to say that.
Yeah.
So basically,
fail.
What they're talking about the brow is they go in there, pull the skin aside, and they grind the bone down so you don't have that Cro-Magnon brow that a lot of guys get.
You don't have the male brow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, if they had done that surgery in the United States, that's like $120,000 worth of cosmetic surgery.
Yeah.
They probably had it done in another country for like $20K.
Right.
So whatever, man. Whatever.
I don't even begin to get it.
Listen,
I don't understand this behavior. I don't want
to understand that behavior, but I am compassionate that they're fucked up in the head, and I would love to see them get the proper counseling and without having to modify their body
Mhm.
to match the delusion.
Yeah.
Isn't that nuts?
I miss the days when gay meant snappy dresser and good dinner parties.
Correct. Yeah,
And then the gay part wasn't important except to them.
Yeah.
And that was it. It's just, it's inexplicable. This whole weird mutant thing. I mean, there are reasons, but does anybody remember the Detroit rapper Dank DeMoss?
No.
We featured her. She's the one who sued Uber.
Oh, yeah,
because
yeah.
she
The
couldn't
one,
fit in the
one
car.
that wouldn't fit in the car. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, well, she's
wow.
Bitch better have my money.
Yeah,
this is just sad.
We're gonna if we get, you know what, we could talk over this music. That's because it's just her. It's not like she's a. This is just.
Well, look at that.
What the hell is? I just absolutely fucking. What is that even? What is that? If this Lyft driver denied me service because of my size, no, you couldn't fit in his car. You couldn't fit in the car.
You literally filmed yourself getting into a van.
Trying to get into a van.
You're not fitting in that car. I'm sorry. I mean,
Just
that's a
absolutely
450-pound woman right there.
Minimum. We're disheartened to look at his driver's unacceptable behavior. Please deem it as convenience. God. So she sat down with Lyft and they apologized. And then I think they bought her a vehicle.
They did?
Yeah.
That's dumb.
Let's see if we're still rolling music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
The reason we have the sound turned down is for copyright bullshit because they like to ding the channel. But this is just freaking.
Well, first of all, I'm shocked she doesn't have a quad bra for the two big tits up front and two in the back. The back tit fat.
I mean,
she's got a 360 vagina with all the fat rolls in her waist.
Her thigh is as big around as her torso, which is enormous.
Yeah. And I can guarantee you, in the next decade, we're going to hear about her trying to lose weight. Because right around 40, when you're that heavy, when you're that heavy, right around 40, you start getting all the nastograms from your doctor because you're failing labs, you're having all kinds of health issues.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, you get to the point where reality sets in and you're like, holy shit, what have I done to myself? And it's going to be too late.
Looks like I double tapped a couple videos here. Ruh-roh.
Uh-oh.
I did double tap a couple of videos. That's okay because we have a surplus this evening. Where did these go?
This is insane in the membrane.
Oh, there's a good one.
All of these videos are snapshots of the insanity that's taken place out there.
That's pretty much, yeah. It seems random, but there's a pattern. If you look, it's the disturbance in the force, as it were.
Wow.
Speaking of which, last night at trivia, one of the questions was, what was the name of Han Solo's ship? And somebody actually got that wrong. I'm like, how'd you get that wrong?
The Millennium Falcon.
That seems unreasonable to me that you got that wrong. How did you get that wrong?
Yep.
Okay, where did she go? There's one here in particular that I want to put on. All right, we'll do that one right off the bat. Did you hear about the school board in Iowa?
No.
Yeah.
What happened?
We're going to get to that in a minute, but I want to run this one because this is something that we actually talk about quite a bit. And here it is in real time. Share this tab. That there, this, and watch this. This is something we talk about all the time in real time. Oh.
There we go.
Here, I need a man in my life. I am a strong, successful female. I have a whole career. I got a lot going for me, and I still need a man. Because today, the lights went off in my car and said, low tire pressure. And I was like, what? I would love to be able to text someone and go, please, there's a light on, and I don't know what to do. Instead, you have me out here checking tire pressure, putting air in my tire. I'm tired of being strong. I just want to be weak and babied. And I want some man to go, my baby's in danger. Must get air for her tire.
All right. Well, hang on a minute.
Who saw this coming?
All right.
Who saw this coming?
So this is the thing.
Yeah.
When I was in Utica, New York, I dated briefly this one woman who was I was
Strong
like
and independent?
I was 45. She was like 38, 39, 40 years old, somewhere in there.
All right.
Yes, Mrs. Strong and Independent. And all she did was bitch about all of the money she had to spend on all of these services, like getting her lawn mowed, painting around her house, plumber, the electrician, somebody to fix the roof, fix her car, change oil, all that stuff.
Yeah.
She was burning through, I don't know, 10K, 15K a year on these different things that needed to happen.
Yeah.
Because she was a homeowner.
Right.
And right before I quit dating her, I remember she was bitching about it. And I said, listen, all right, I don't know what you're looking at out of me. Okay, I'm a destroyer. I am not going to fix your roof. I'm not mowing your grass. I'm not changing your oil. I'm not doing any of that shit. That ship has sailed. You make $130K a year. She was working as a COO, control officer for an industry in Utica, New York.
Okay.
And I said, you make enough money. You wanted to have the lifestyle. You wanted to be the girl boss.
You're the girl boss.
You're gonna. It has a cost, and you're paying it now.
Yeah.
And fortunately, after that, she ghosted me because I told her the truth. And as far as I know, when I retired at the age of 49, she was still single. Bummer.
What do you do?
Yeah.
I bet she's making that face right there.
Correct. But the thing is these women of today, they've already had the man show up in person while they were in high school or in college that would have been more than happy to wife them up, live with them.
She's an objectively attractive woman.
Yes.
She's objectively attractive. She could have easily had a man.
Correct.
But no, got to do the girl boss thing.
Have at it. Girl boss.
Oh
yourself.
my God. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Let's do this chick who's thinking about leaving her. This is a two-parter here. There's the girl in the foreground is this blonde chick here in the foreground calls these women out. And the woman in the background obviously is about to cry. And I actually like this chick. She's the blonde. You'll see.
I've seen her before.
Oh, of course. All of my volumes are muted all of a sudden now.
It's okay.
Let's try that
You
again.
are loud. to leave your perfect husband. You are allowed to end a relationship with a really great boyfriend. The kind of guy that all your friends and family
you are.
love. They say you're so lucky to have found him. He checks all the boxes and he really cares about you.
Yeah.
You're allowed to end that relationship because no matter how good he is, no matter how great he is to all the other people in your life, how much they all love him, it does not change the fact that when you get into bed beside this man at night, you feel dead inside. It does not change the fact that when you do the bedroom things, you don't feel passion. You don't feel like your body is singing and coming to life because, by the way, that's what it's supposed to feel like, FYI. You just feel like you are going through the motions of something that you are trying to get over and done with. And you don't feel an urge to be close with him throughout the day. You don't feel an urge to be affectionate. In fact, you feel resentment, and that resentment is starting to spill out in bitterness.
Of course, anyone is allowed to leave anyone, but ladies, you better be ready to be the villain, especially if that good man you're leaving is your husband. And I'm just going to say it because most women cannot handle being the villain, which is exactly why women will make a good man out to be a bad guy. So on top of completely blindsiding her husband with divorce papers, she also oftentimes publicly bashes him in order to justify leaving him. And don't even get me started with what she'll say about him if they have kids together and she doesn't want to share them. That's the side of this advice that's really messed up.
She's not wrong.
They hit all the points in this video. You got the woman who's going to leave the guy because she's not happy, and then the blonde goes through and tells the truth about it all. If they've got kids, she's just going to screw this poor guy over. This is all points that we hit all the time, and it's starting to spill into the real world. It's not important that these points are here. We know about these points. We've been talking about them for years. What's important is it's spilling into the really real world, and people are going, hey, wait a minute.
Yep. In fact, I just filmed a video in regards to MGTOW, and it should be out either this week or next week. And I asked questions of the AI and search engines. Is MGTOW made it to mainstream? Some of them say yes. Some of them say no. But MGTOW is going to be in the mainstream, especially when over half of the women out there are going to be single and childless by 2030.
It's already there. The media just won't allow the words to be said.
But it's going to get to the point where they literally can't ignore it anymore.
They can't. It's already out there. You're already seeing it. It's just not being spoken. It's being whispered.
Well, this is a civilization-ending event. You understand that, right?
I understand. But we're already seeing media, and it's on TV shows now, too. And when it gets into the TV shows and the sitcoms, that's when it's a cultural reality. You've got shows where the girl's like, there's just no good men anymore. Men don't want to date anymore. Nobody will ask me out. And it's on shows.
Yep.
Those plots are written by people who are going through those experiences most of the time, or have a friend or a close relative who is going through that experience. They don't think those things up because in their brain, there's no such thing. In their brain, they're the boss girl who gets the white knight when they're 38 years old and manages to squeeze off one kid before it's too late and the gates close forever and that factory floor goes dark and the machines, they stop humming.
Yeah.
So it's there already.
Yeah. It is breaking into the mainstream. Yeah. It just is what it is.
Yep. Yeah. Are you ready to be further horrified for no reason whatsoever?
All right. Bring it on. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is just nasty.
I don't know. Is this a mainstream?
The Harry Pitts?
I don't. Both of these women, again, objectively attractive. Now, if you go to Europe, the women, especially French women, don't shave for whatever reason.
And the women in Greece don't either.
It's not particularly horrible, but I don't particularly care for it. But the thing is, they're acting as though it's some big radical thing, which is peak feminism.
Yeah. If I'm going to get called out of retirement, it's not going to be with a woman who's hairy. That's just not going to happen.
Look at the way they're dressing and the way they're acting. Their grandmothers did this at Woodstock in 1969. You're not doing anything new. You probably got that dress out of your grandmother's cedar chest from the attic.
Yep.
You're not radical and new. Get out of here, fucking radical, hairy armpit sniffing chicks. And I know there's somebody out there. If we were plugged into the MGTOW channel tonight, if that hadn't collapsed on us, there'd be some guy downloading this and fapping to these girls sniffing each other's armpits because you're all a bunch of sick motherfuckers.
Well, it's Rule 34. If you can think of it, there's a porn category for it.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. That's just absolutely true.
I mean, there's some guys out there who fantasize about morbidly obese chicks, and there's morbidly obese porn sites, and there's morbidly obese porn videos. It's a real thing.
Yeah. I don't get any of that. So here is the beginnings of 6 bitches and an illegal. All female Democrat school board appointed illegal alien superintendent. ICE arrested Dr. Ian Andre Roberts as the superintendent of Des Moines, Iowa public schools, an illegal alien and fugitive from Guyana.
Wow.
Dr. Roberts fled from ICE agents, speeding away, then abandoning the car. He was found in a brushy area 200 yards away with the help of an Iowa State Police canine. They sick the dogs on him.
Nice.
Agents found a loaded gun, a hunting knife, and $3,000 cash in the fugitive's vehicles.
Yeah, he's fucked. He's out of the country.
His resume was riddled with fake employment history and degrees. And now these women are the ones who elected him. Now, hi Jimmy. What do we know about those 6 women and this guy here? All I can think is eggplant.
The Schwantz?
I'm thinking that he had their election machines running.
I think he was giving them all the bone.
Mm-hmm.
And they voted him in, and that's the way it is.
Yeah.
This is the prime example of why you don't want women running the country.
This is exactly it. Now, not only that, but the shit continues on. Hang on. Ask the community to engage in radical empathy as we work through this situation together. Radical empathy is the recognition that we can disagree and still empathize with each other. Lady, he's a fugitive from a foreign country who lied on all of his fucking education.
On behalf of the Des Moines public school community, I want to provide an update from district leadership and the board on the current situation unfolding with our superintendent, Dr. Ian Roberts.
He's not a doctor, he lied.
Before we begin, it seems fitting to take a page out of Dr. Roberts' book and ask the community to engage in radical empathy as we work through this situation together.
You know, she's
radical empathy is the recognition that we can disagree and still empathize with each other. The respect of other humanity. This concept will be essential
That's Socrates.
as we wait to learn more.
It's not radical empathy, that's Socrates.
We do not have all the facts. There is much we do not know.
Yes, he's illegal and he lied on his resume.
However, what we do know is that Dr. Roberts has been an integral part of our school community since he joined over 2 years ago. During his time with our district, he has shown up in ways big and small and has advocated for students and staff and begun introducing concepts that will help us reimagine education for future generations of Des Moines students. Here is what we also know. Dr. Roberts joined us in July 2023 and has held educational leadership positions in districts across the U.S. for 20 years. The Iowa Board of Educational Examiners issued Dr. Roberts a license to serve as superintendent in the state of Iowa in July 2023.
And they didn't check any of this guy's credentials. You know what else we know, sweetie? Your cinnamon ring went from a 24 gauge to a 2 gauge.
Yeah.
Hold the IC.
Holy
Everyone needs to be removed from that school board.
Everybody needs to be removed from that school board.
Now,
that's ridiculous.
Was that guy actually in the country for 20 years?
Yes, he's a fugitive. He's a criminal fugitive from Guyana. But wait, there's more. Des Moines Public Schools with Place Superintendent Ian Roberts on paid leave. Board Chair Jackie Norris made a statement providing some information about how Roberts was hired. She said he claimed to be a citizen and that the outside firm hired to do a background check did not turn up any concerns. In other words, they didn't do anything. They just took the money and said, yeah, he's good. She concluded with a plea to cool down the rhetoric and to stop spreading misinformation, urging people to consider how upsetting the situation was for children.
All right. Well, first, hang on, before we play that.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
be
Okay.
honest.
Let's be honest.
Children are very easily fooled. They bond quickly.
Yes.
And this dude lied for this position. These fools put him in there. It is their fault these children are suffering now. Now, listen, my heart goes out to the kids, especially if they're really attached to them, because that's a hard loss. And I hate to see that happen to kids. I mean, that is something, a loss of that magnitude, if it affects you that badly, is something that you usually get in high school when your grandparents pass away or one of your grandparents passes away.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be experiencing this kind of shit when you're in grade school, especially if the dude is a lying criminal from another fucking country. All right, continue on.
Yeah. Okay, let me get back to that one. There, are we there? Okay, here we go.
Day for many people, not only at Des Moines Public Schools, but throughout this community and country. In 2023, our students, staff, and families warmly welcome Dr. Roberts into our community, and he has served as an enthusiastic voice in support of our students' academic success and the need to support public education. So yesterday came as a shock to all of us. I want to be clear today. We still do not have all of the facts. According to ICE, in May 2024, an immigration judge issued a final removal order for Dr. Roberts. We were not made aware of that fact, and that's very concerning. I want to be clear, no one here was aware of any citizenship or immigration issues that Dr. Roberts may have been facing.
I call bullshit.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to add something here. Because the myth that all criminals are all criminal all of the time is exactly that. Many criminals are known to be kind to their families, kind to their neighbors. Who was the crime lord down in Colombia? What the hell was that guy's name?
Pablo Escobar.
Escobar was like Robin Hood where he was from. Yeah, he did brutal shit all the time, everywhere. But to like his community, he was like super nice to those people. So these people are not incapable of being nice. And I'm imagining that to the school board, he was probably pretty nice.
Uh-huh. And you see the cup of unicorn cum on the table in front of that lady in the black dress?
Cup of the unicorn cum.
Yeah, she's got a Starbucks cup of unicorn cum.
No, I see it. I'm just... I don't like you anymore. Fortunately, I don't drink stuff like that, but wow. Cup of unicorn cum.
Yeah. Yeah, when that dude walked into the school to say, "Hey, I'm here for a job," all the school board ladies, they did the white chicks thing. What a beautiful chocolate man.
Yep.
Jimmy, what did you say even?
Never seen White Chicks?
We don't have to watch the rest of this.
No, I don't want to watch any more of that one. The point has been made, I think. What's this chick's problem, though? We've got one here that I pulled this one and I forget why I pulled it. This ought to be amusing. Surprise, surprise.
Hey, Maga, just in case you're unaware, we are not going to stop. We are never going to give up the fight. We will always stand up in the face of adversity. We will fight fascism tooth and motherfucking nail.
Okay.
I will scrape and scratch till my last motherfucking breath to ensure that my children and every other child in this country and this fucking world are able to keep their rights.
What rights have you
And
lost?
be able to get the education that they need, real education, get the health care that they need, and live long, productive lives and thrive. You are not going to fucking stop that. You are not going to hold our daughters down and make them handmaids.
Oh, there he
We will
is.
not calm this country down. We will win.
No,
We
you
will
won't.
be on the left side of history. Toodles.
Wait, did you notice something there?
What?
Yeah, she.
There were
her,
a
her
whole
right eye
bunch
is
of
a little low.
Yeah, her right eye is a little low. There were a whole bunch of breaks where she fucked up what she was trying to say to impress herself.
Correct. But, she's got the crazy tattoos, number one.
Yeah.
Number two, nobody's taking anyone's rights away.
No.
All right. Number three, who's she going to fight? She's not equipped.
Number 4, the Handmaid's Tale shit. Stop with the rape fantasies. Nobody wants to rape you, I assure you.
Yes.
The second you start talking, most guys are going to be like, I'm out. I'm out.
Yeah.
Well, any
out.
sane guy would see the shoulder and the chest tattoos and be like, "Yeah, I'm walking off the lot."
I'm out. Yeah.
Yeah. Hit the
I
next
mean, we
one.
can assume perhaps she's in a winter environment somewhere, maybe, and could hide the tattoos for a moment. But the second those do become visible,
She's going to get the knock from the FBI because she made that
Yeah.
video.
Well,
That's what's going to happen.
She may
That's
or may
possible.
not live in the winter wonderland, but well, it's pretty safe to say she has the jungle fever.
Okay.
yeah, that's a safe bet.
Yeah.
That's a safe. This one is great. I live in fear of this guy. This guy's a terror.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm terrified.
Aha.
I'm shaking in my boots.
Yeah.
Punch some cardboard. Okay.
That's yeah. Okay. Hey, dude. It's
Well, I'm going to
cardboard.
be honest. That would be a good punch to crush somebody's windpipe, but anyone can do that.
He has reasonable form, but the idea of using cardboard to demonstrate your threat capability is sort of
Dumb.
off somehow.
No, it is hard to punch through cardboard. All right. So, I mean,
yeah,
it is what it is.
Okay.
I should have tagged you in the video that I saw the other day. It was a bunch of let's just say special people, and I'm not talking about the ones that are special. I'm talking about the ones that go out and riot and ravage and all that. Apparently, they have their own little training club.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, they are. They're
Saw
up there. They're hitting the bags and they're throwing the punches and whatnot. I'm like, I'm a heavy smoker, borderline functional alcoholic with multiple injuries to my limbs. Bring it on to weebs.
There you go.
All right. Well, we got to do something about your functional alcoholism.
I'm still functioning.
Okay.
He's still functioning. Okay, here we go. Just an educational film, so you know.
Usually, the mentally retarded are divided into classifications.
Wait, can you
The
turn it up a little?
educable,
There we go.
the trainable, and the custodial. Obviously, we can only assess the abilities or potential of the mentally retarded on an individual basis. Seemingly random motions and movements are fairly common among the custodial retarded, and they may take many forms. Sometimes there are motions which seem to have no meaning whatever and may even cause unintentional self-inflicted injuries. The vast majority of the mentally retarded are intelligent enough that they can be taught a great many things. However, there's a wide range of ability even among those considered educable. And their ability to learn obviously varies according to their level of intelligence. Equally important is a stimulating environment. However, we must remember to set realistic standards that are not too high for the individual. Many of the trainable retarded can learn to take certain kinds of household responsibilities, some of which may be more complex than they are usually given credit for. It would be wrong to expect a mentally retarded person to become a master craftsman. The standards are too high. But even in the skilled trades, for example, the mentally retarded can be trained to become valuable assistants. Who are the mentally retarded? They are people. They come in both sexes and in all sizes, shapes, creeds, and colors. Wherever people live, there also live the mentally retarded.
Oh my God. That's way too accurate. That's way too accurate.
That's awesome.
That's way too. I forgot I had that when I saw it. I'm like, oh, this one's got to get played.
Oh my God, that is awesome.
That is
good shit, man.
classy. The part that I like about that the most is how realistic it is. And Pop and I will remember from like grade school and junior high, they actually had videos like this.
Yeah.
Bobby's dad is a woodworker. What does Bobby's dad do all day? Well, let's have a look. Here we are in the wood shop.
Yep.
It's exactly.
or a lot of the old military training films.
Yes.
Just like that. Just like that. Minus the retards, of course.
We were the retards. We just didn't realize we were the retards.
In the beginning, you're correct.
I am, as it turns out, I found out recently. I'll bring it on. I have to find it again. But I was accidentally in a training film for DLI.
Oh, okay.
I'm in one of the training films for DLI, our class.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So Broadview, Illinois Police Chief Thomas Mills is now crying that ICE agents cursed at him, called him a traitor and a coward, and told him to get out of the way if he wouldn't enforce the law. Let's have a look at a police chief crying on camera because of all the racisms.
I was shocked. I've never been spoken to by a fellow law enforcement officer in such a way.
Broadview Police Chief Thomas Mills says on top of requiring 75% of his department's manpower for crowd control outside of the ICE processing facility in the west suburban city, he was personally, verbally attacked by ICE agents during a protest.
It's because you're
I'm a leader of a department. I know that my office is looking at me for guidance and leadership, and I had to ensure that, I had to stay calm and not engage in such unprofessional behavior.
Chief Mills says he was walking across a skirmish on September 12th, the day this video was shot. He was called multiple expletives by an ICE agent, calling him a coward, accusing him of neglecting his duties during protests that got physical. Mills also telling the I-Team about an incident earlier this week where a pedestrian was hit by a truck near the ICE facility.
Allegedly, a ICE agent struck someone and continued on into their location. And during the course of that, while trying to gather information, there was pepper spray release while my officers right there. They felt the effects of that pepper spray.
They should be trained for that.
Altered their vision. They were coughing, and I was on the phone with them, and they had to leave the area so they can decontaminate themselves.
Again,
now Broadview's mayor has issued a blistering letter to ICE excoriating their actions, saying, quote, Broadview police officers are routinely being exposed to ICE agents' tear gas volleys, forcing them out of action until they recover. Broadview firefighters and ambulance personnel are being exposed. Nearby residents are being exposed. Beleaguered Broadview residents are begging for relief from your center's siege of our neighborhood.
So where are these beleaguered Broadview residents who are begging for relief?
Yeah.
First of all, is my first thought.
Okay, how many times were we in the Army and another fucked up unit came by and you're like, you guys are a bunch of fucking shitbags, you worthless fucks.
Yes.
I mean, if you're not doing your job, I mean, you're going to get criticized. That's just the way it is.
It is. It's absolutely that way. I was in a regular line unit and got cussed at like that. We got abused severely when I was freaking still in the pipeline.
Yeah.
I'll tell it quickly. We were grabbed, a bunch of privates, stuck in mount buildings, handed weapons with miles gear and told to defend these buildings. And it turned out to be 7th Light and one of the Ranger battalions training up to go down to South America. And they roared in right after dusk and shot us all and then left.
Yeah.
And then made us do it like 2 or 3 more times. It was humiliating.
Yeah.
We're like, where did they come from? How did you do that? I mean, these are like the pros of the pros, and we're a bunch of privates just standing in mount buildings with our miles on our rifles going, ah!
But the thing is, they're all law enforcement.
Yeah.
Some of them are federal law enforcement, some are local.
Yes.
If the local law enforcement is not doing their job, of course they're going to get criticized for it. And guess what? That is an ICE facility. They're well within their rights to defend it, and they're fortunate they're using less than lethal force.
Yes.
If this was to happen in the 60s or the 50s, people would have been
bodies
shot or
already
bayoneted.
I remember when law enforcement used 22 long rifle for less than lethal rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, can we bring back that, please?
Yeah.
Asking for a friend.
I am down with that. We are also. I have one last comment on that.
Hang on. Serve up the next video. I'll run and get a beer real quick. I'll just take a few seconds.
You go get a beer and I'll just keep talking. The question that I had, Jimmy, you probably caught this too, is these police officers got hit with pepper spray. Why weren't they trained to deal with that? You would think that would be a standard cop thing.
Well, for the past, what was it, about 5-6 years, police departments have been defunded and training has been lax. Hirings have been DEI hires.
Beer.
That might have a little bit of a.
Yeah, Pop, I was asking why these cops couldn't handle a little bit of pepper spray. Look, I was hit with military in 2nd Infantry, the commander in Korea. You weren't in the field unless you were being gassed. So I was exposed to so much fucking CS gas that when I went into a civilian area and there were riots in Seoul, Korea, and the police would use pepper spray, we discovered that we were immune to the police grade pepper spray because we were so used to military grade CS. If you pulled civilian pepper spray off the shelf and sprayed me with it right now, I would probably take it from you, slap you, and put it on my tacos.
Well, I don't know about that, but you are correct. I have lived in CS environments for days. You just get used to it.
Yep, all the time. They just fucking gassed the living shit. Yeah. We were in the field getting ready. It was like before dawn, and we knew we were about to get up, and we're laying there for a second, getting that last minute of I'm laying down. This is nice. And some motherfucker walks by and rolls a canister into our tent.
Nice.
Gas! Just rolled a whole canister into our tent. We're like, God damn it!
Yeah. That's good times, man.
Yeah,
good times.
We're so mad.
What are you gonna do?
All right, Jimmy, do that thing that we do.
You mean this kind of thing?
Oh, don't care what you gotta say. Whatever it is, it's probably lame. If you want some advice and need some help, oh, how about you go F yourself? Go yourself. Oh, F yourself.
Alrighty. Well, I'm going to take a quick look at the numbers here. Rumble, you've got some work to do, and I may or may not have a new Hillary for everybody.
Oh, no.
Compliments of Billy Von Baum.
All right.
Shout out to Billy. And we also do have another Reasonable Tom video, too. So those are going to be great here. So we're going to start off on the YouTube side of things like we always do. Let's see. We got 384, 233 likes. Let's hit 300, gentlemen
Let's
and
do
ladies
it.
out there. Do it. Let's see. First one here is from Elon Musk's Filthy Jockstrap. That is an interesting name. Thank you for being here, sir. Says that you are disgusting. Take my money.
Okay.
Will do.
Will do.
Let's see here. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. Ken J 1090. He's got our first We're Not Worthy tonight, dropping $50 on us.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
All right. Thank you so much.
And Ken says, Pop, I'm a dumbass. I like pizza too much. I broke my eater. More like check engine light came on, but whatever. I need 3 things: a knife hand, a Ranger approved chewing out, and any extra tips on how to unfuck myself. Much appreciated.
Send me a fucking email to redonkulas12@gmail.com. Give me a synopsis of your situation. I'll see what I could do for you. God damn it. All right.
We might have to. I remember when we would have those guys send in the emails, and we would give the knife hand from the first sergeant. Might have to fire that back up again.
From what he just said on the super chat, more than likely he's flirting with type 2 diabetes, or he's insulin resistant and he's got high blood sugars. I'll walk you through that.
There you go. Let's see. We got Zema Duvant here with $5. Says, IT note: with Windows 11, powering down your computer does not clear issues anymore. You have to restart the device. Trust me, it's too long to explain.
Fair enough.
Yep.
We can't hear you, Steve. You're muted. Still can't hear you.
There goes StreamYard's changing his mic up again.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened, God damn it. 3 witty comments that I got out that will never be heard. Fuck me.
Right. These things happen.
Well, you gonna cry about it? You gonna cry about it, Steve?
Jimmy? Shut up, Jimmy.
Hang on. I got a button for that.
Cry. I will cry. Do not make me cry on camera.
That's
Nobody
okay.
wants that.
You and Pop can have a little cry session with each other.
You're a dick to me.
I know.
That's why he's here.
Let's see. Next one here is from Cole Erickson. $5 says MGTOW. Yep. Best thing to do. We got Deadpool Kid here with $5. Says 1, complaining about stereotypes. 2, begins to act on stereotypes. You make your ancestors proud.
Okay.
Stereotypes are there for a reason, and the majority of the time, they're fucking funny because they're true.
Exactly.
It is what it is.
When you tell them that too.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Let's see. Mario Trujillo coming in, $5 says Weimar Germany should be a cautionary tale. If you think things are bad now, WG was 10 times worse.
Oh yeah.
That's one of the worst times in human history.
Yeah, it was. If you ever want to see some horror stories, go find some of the old film reels about Weimar Germany.
Yep. It was bad.
Yeah.
Not good. Let's see. Deadpool Kid coming back says, I don't think MK Ultra ever really, we call it, I think he's forgetting a few words there, but he says, I don't think MK Ultra ever really, we call it the internet.
I think the MK Ultra was a process to actually break somebody's mind to do that.
Could it be that took place at a physical site?
Yeah. Could it be done via the internet? If you get to them young enough, yes.
Social media, Reddit.
Yeah.
It's called neurosynaptic programming, and it is based on the repetition method. You can do stuff like that. Not that I would know about any programs like that. So
No, of course not. Let's see. And last one here is from Alex Patino here with $5. It says, I've seen women in their 30s, and I noticed that those who are single twitch a lot. My conclusion is that they take double or triple their meds.
Or they're like tweaked out on coffee.
Why not both?
Yeah.
We all know women in their 30s like their Starbucks or as what Pop would call it, the unicorn cum.
Okay.
That was
Not
horrible.
wrong. Not wrong. All righty. Rumble, how we doing over there?
I'm afraid to look.
Oh, no. Oh, no. According to my screen, I just did a refresh on 450 viewers, 163 likes. Enjoy the new Hillary.
Wax it on, wax it off at the trailer park. Wax it on, wax it off at the trailer park, baby. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I hurt in so many places.
You got to age your face more. You got to age your face more.
I hurt.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, trust me, I hurt too when I first saw that. And then I left my balls off. That was funnier than shit.
I hurt.
You'll get over it. Take a Midol, drink some water, and walk it off.
Yep. I've heard that before.
All right, let's see here. We'll start off things here. We got Mando coming in. Bolshevik. He has not been summoned just yet. But
Bolshevik.
Up there it is.
Bolsheviks.
No, don't say it.
Bolsheviks.
No, please stop.
Bolsheviks.
It's showtime. Bolsheviks, baby. Everyone drink.
There we go.
I just finished my beer. I'm gonna have to go get a new one after this. But that reminds me, Mando. He also continues here. Oh, hang on. I got to do something here.
Oh God! All right.
Mando throwing his hat into the situation here. Dogman period blood. Ketchup served over a side salad of thought fromunda cheese and a con salad with a nice zinc drizzle.
You guys are disgusting.
God. That's just
zinc
really
drizzle.
Come on.
Yeah. It's like they're explaining like some kind of decadent cake made of horrible stuff drizzled with fucking zinc.
And that also reminds me, we did have two other super chats on Tuesday. We refrained from reading them because of to give the respect to the topic at hand. But Pop, I have not forgotten.
Oh, here we go.
The first one from everybody's twisted mind, Alucard.
Okay.
Hilary's snot pocket gets a hold of Pop and absorbs him into a slimy, snotty pus mixed together with zinc broth and vag juice, brownish red yeast infected period blood, placenta, and a starburst goo embryo sac.
You guys have issues.
The placenta, man, that shit's just terrible. Ugh. All right.
Just wash down that lump of vomit with a placenta smoothie. You'll be fine.
That was a bad one. Oh.
And of course, we did have 68 Barracuda. I'm sure he's in the chat and he's going to be wanting to hear this one. We got Harry Sisson and David Hogg scissoring the rotten tilapia melon ball scooped out high, dripping booty temperature, sour smelling man chowder, and dilated clot blood and pus. Enjoy the slurping sounds.
Oh,
what is with this? What is with this slaughterhouse?
That is just terrible.
Disgusting.
All right, next one.
All right. Moving on from those, we got Dark Mad Dog 21 says, Pop, your gentist found out what was wrong with me. Cerebral palsy. Since 10 years, it got worse. I'm eligible for benefits from being disabled for life. Currently, my knees are giving out often.
Well, I hope you do better, bro. I mean, fuck, dude, that's horrible.
Yep, that is bad.
As somebody who's disabled, I mean, there's a lot of shit I can't do anymore, and it sucks. And I live in pain. I can't fucking sleep. I have neurological issues. I get.
Do you have the tinnitus?
Yes.
Yeah, that's great fun.
Yeah, so bad.
I have to play music through the house all day just to keep something in the way of my tinnitus.
Yeah. Mine will go.
Yeah. And then every once in a while, one of the ears will like actually really kick in.
Yeah.
And it feels like you've got a transmitter in your ear. You're like,
yeah.
So instead of the all vowel opera hour, it's the single vowel opera hour in your ears.
It is a lot like that.
More like
It's
a
a lot.
constant consonant.
Yeah. I lost the video, but somewhere there was a video of me coming around the corner of a building at a Mout site, and a flashbang goes off like 3 feet from my head, and my body just goes.
Yep.
And everybody comes running over laughing. Are you okay? And I'm on the ground going.
Yeah. It'll stun the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mando coming back says, Dwarf, shouldn't Pop have a book of metaphors?
Metaphors.
Metaphors.
A book of metaphors. I like that.
Book
Yeah.
of metaphors.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got Dark Mad Dog. I want to make sure that these aren't all duplicates here, but he's got quite a few in a row here. Because we know Rumble likes to duplicate shit.
It does.
Bastards. Let's see here. First one says, also, have you seen the new Canada hate laws? I'm planning I am planning of replacing my compromised PC away and restart with a new PC with Tor browser and Thor modem.
Okay. I'm not familiar with the Canada hate laws, but I'm sure they are in place to enforce their communist socialistic agenda.
He actually just now mentions these in the next one. He says the new hate law is 10 years to life for hate speech and malicious speech. I joke my game would send me to jail, but it could send me to jail for real. I will put it on pause until a new governor is elected.
Oh, that is how you wind up with a fucking armed insurrection right there.
One, that's how you end up with an armed insurrection. Two, that will not survive any real test of law. Three, England is actually doing that now.
Yeah.
Well, that and starting. What is it?
And what happened? They disarmed Canada, and they disarmed England, and they disarmed Australia, and look what's fucking happening.
Yep. All right. And Dark Mad Dog, he's got a request here. Big screen pop here.
All right.
Says, how you slide on the slug woman. She opens her zipper, exposing her huge mucus-filled tits, and you slide on her skin, getting drenched in sticky mucus.
Oh, God!
While you shoot the witch. The slug woman turns to you and say, we will bang later. After you look at her 6'2" with massive tits and a huge ass to stuff your face into, Evil Pop banged her brains out.
No, that would not happen.
Evil Pop banged her and ate her slimy, unfestered eggs and drank her milky mucus.
Oh!
And as you look in horror, remembering the witch get up, she starts running after you fast. You run into a barn. This is quite the novel here there, Mad Dog. The witch is still putting her rotten breast milk into her water gun, and you find something, a milking machine. But she saw you and leaps across the room like a spider, screaming your name.
All right. That's long enough, man. That's long enough.
He's got like 4 more here.
All right, yeah. That's over the top, man. Come on.
Yeah, we're just got porn at this point.
Yeah, it's fucking horrible, man. You got to stop, man. You're really gonna make me puke.
Puke porn at this point.
Yeah, it's come on now, guys. This is not quite a family-oriented show, but geez, oh Pete's, man.
All right,
I'll finish off with his last entry because I've read the other ones and they're disgusting.
Okay.
The last one, giant centipedes and worm came into her body to reanimate her into accomplish one goal: to feed Pop rotten breast milk.
Oh God.
The witch was your ex-wife.
Oh, that makes sense.
At least it makes some sense, though. Okay.
Oh my God,
Yep.
she's not aging well, and I'm glad.
Yep. Yeah. As my my grandma said, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. So I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to throw the red light on that one.
All right.
All right. 68 Barracuda says, Pop, you are wrong. Everyone who ends up paying Alice's and horny money is a slave.
That's true.
Yeah.
That
That's
no,
true.
yeah, he's right.
That's indentured servitude right there.
Yes, it is. It is absolutely indentured servitude, which is a form of slavery. I don't care what you say. It's a form of slavery.
Yep.
Carry on.
Mando coming back says, Dwarf, would you really want a Serena anywhere near your Peg D?
Nope.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Nope.
Nope. Good.
That's not even a drunk accident.
And the Brentster comes back and piggybacks off that. It says, I just want to know why Serena felt the need to pick the cotton. I'm not asking for a friend.
It's instinctual.
Oh, that's fucked up.
I'm sorry.
I was thinking it. He just said it. Let's see. 60 Barracuda again says, good luck living in the south of France. Of course you love the south end of that muzzy infested shithole.
Yeah.
Yeah. No thanks.
Yeah, it's going to be bad.
Let's see. What William Crane here says, make bogging homos great again.
What's bogging?
Bogging.
I'm
Okay, you know what a bog is, right?
Yeah.
You know what a swamp is?
Yes.
A bog is a muddier swamp.
Okay.
Okay, so back some decades ago, they found the Piltdown Man.
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, strangled and ritually murdered and buried in the bog.
They've found hundreds of those, actually.
You know how you do the whole cement shoes going swimming in the Detroit River thing?
Yes.
Well, that's their equivalent, is bogging.
Ah, okay.
Hmm.
All right.
Yeah, there you go. And two guys here. Pop, the entire point of women having long nails is to communicate to other women they don't have to work.
Yeah.
Partially true. Partially true. It comes from Mandarin era China, where the nobles would have those ornate jeweled nails to show people that they did not work. And it caught on in Italy after Marco Polo brought it back, and so on and so forth.
Okay, next one.
Carry on. And Barracuda come back says, Pop and Battle Hobbit, did you get a chance to watch Ward Carroll's assessment of Hegseth and President Trump's address? He is retired naval officer, different perspective, reminded me of nobility.
I did not.
I did not watch that.
I would like to see that. Send that to us, please.
Yes,
Redonkulas12@gmail.com.
Here's the thing here's the thing when it comes to generals and admirals. They can fuck off. They are master backstabbing butt fucking pieces of fucking shit. And most of them are absolutely professional backstabbers.
Yes.
Fuck them.
Yeah. Now, I heard a theory yesterday that I want to believe is true as to why Hegseth did this. And Pop, you're going to love this one. The military, the officer ranks have a habit of making privates stand in formation, making the troops stand in formation to wait for them to come tell them something stupid.
Correct.
Was this Hegseth's revenge? Because if it was a masterclass in trolling the general officer ranks.
Well, I've some of my people have told me that there's going to be a mass amount of them retiring shortly because they've all dropped their packets.
Okay. Good. You should. We do not need hundreds of generals and admirals. Fuck all the way off.
That's right.
Sir.
There you go. And Dark Mad Dog come back says, Pop, since I have cerebral palsy, other than stretches, physical therapy, and daily walks and strength training, what could I do? My knees give out, and one day rest improve my mobility.
All right. That's a complicated. You got to send me an email in regards, and I'll see what I could do for you. Yeah. That's a tough one.
Yep, there you go. All righty. And of course, Alucard's coming in. Don't worry, Pop, not a full screen. Says the Dogman calls and she wants Pop to sing to the litter. Would not be a stream without singing Pop.
Here we go. That one still fucks with me. I just can't get beyond the fact that my face perfectly fits on that. It's amazing.
It would not be a stream without that, though. I mean, the guy said Jimmy's not wrong.
No, he's not. He's not.
There I am.
68 Barracuda coming in says, "Hey, Pop, after seeing that Tylenol something or other talking chick, I got to say, I love fresh booby milk."
Yeah.
I like the tits. I don't like the milk. I'm sorry.
Yeah. That and I was thinking about this the other day. The term retard, it's actually quite offensive. I prefer to be called a Tylenol American.
Ah, okay. I like it.
The kids are actually saying that. My nephew told me that they are saying Tylenol American. Like I heard him say it. So.
I think the kids just might be all right.
Yeah.
All right, we got New Vegas Badger here dropping $20. Says, "Pop, when and where appropriate, I tell others about your show and your mission and encourage them to tune in."
Thank you.
Outstanding. Thank you.
Awesome. You're awesome. 68 Barracuda again says, "It's the Battle of Manassas, not Bull Run, you damn Yankee."
Okay.
That's fair. You got me. That's fine. I couldn't remember the question. I just remember them quitting because it was too hard.
Giggity. The Brentster here says, "The assault on my senses. Why, Pop? Why?"
I can only imagine he means the two Womelos.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was bad.
Okay, thank God I missed that.
I can play it again, Jimmy.
No,
Jimmy, I can play it again.
No,
Please no. Please no.
No, we're good.
I'm still pouring eye bleach in my eyes from the fucking Trailer Park Hillary, so that's good.
There you
enough. Go. 68 Barracuda again says, "Fatties at the beach going into the ocean are the cause of the sea levels rising."
That could be. Though all the pictures I've seen, there really has not been much sea rising in the past 150 years. Sorry.
Yep. Let's see. MX Stilgar, aka Jerry Conway, the man with the golden voice. Good to see you here. Jerry says, "Go back and look at the skipper from Gilligan's Island or Oscar Madison, Jack Klugman from The Odd Couple. Both of them were called fat 50 years ago. You would not think that of a man that size now."
Yeah, I know. We've been desensitized to the fatness.
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
Yep. 68 Barracuda again says, "There was no rainbow, no covenant after Sodom and Gomorrah, unlike after the flood." Let that sink in.
You are correct. Well, no, there was a rainbow of burning sulfur that fell from the sky.
Fire and brimstone.
Also true. Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got the Brentster here dropping 20. Says, "About that bad surgery, here's a thought for those people. Sometimes the purpose of a person's life is to serve as an example of what not to do."
Yes. I'll give you that.
Very accurate. Yep.
Yep. Let's see here. We got Ghost of McCarthy dropping $10. Make McCarthyism great again, please. Says, give some $2 in my boots. Bolshevik.
Well, we got a drink. All right.
Yeah, man, drink. Tomahawk here says, "We just need to go about 2 years of Road Warrior world, and all these freaks will be gone for good."
Yes, they will.
Yeah. They won't last a week.
They're done.
Also, the feral organizations of the feral pockets of violence in the inner cities, they won't last a week either. Yeah. They'll burn through all the resources and their numbers will dwindle rapidly. They'll be reduced to small raiding parties within a month, and those small raiding parties will easily be picked off by anybody who knows what they're doing.
Yep.
Let's see. Mando coming in says, "Gentlemen and Jimmy, I appreciate you singling me out there." Says, "We are seeing the fall of Western civilization in real time. Could you take us to Bolsheviksville to visit Dwarf and Nance?" We can do that. We can do that.
In Bolsheviksville, where the sun shines bright, live Dwarf and Nance, what a charming sight. With Sandy the maid and Pop dropping by, and Hilary's antics that'll make you sigh. Oh, Dwarf and Nance, they've got it made. With laughter, love, and a living maid. From morning toast to an evening dance, it's always a hoot with Dwarf and Nance.
All right.
The younger Nancy looks so medicated in that last scene there.
She does.
She looks very Stepford wife.
Yeah, just a little bit. Let's see. We got Count Chad the Impaler here. Says, well, I never have to worry about divorce again. 6 months post-divorce, I got a girlfriend. Still with her 8 years later. But I will never cohabitate, never marry again, and I never red-pilled my two sons in their 20s.
All right. Well, listen, man, with the dangers of what can happen to a man if he lives with a woman or marries one are just too egregious to even fathom.
Yep. And Chad continues here. He says, my boys red-pilled themselves. Never said anything bad about the ex, no matter how tempting it was. They never want to date or marry. They put the money away, play games, and enjoy the woman-free life.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. There you go. And Chad again says, my take, love is just oxytocin and other hormones. Intercourse is just fapping with extra steps.
Fair enough.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong. Not wrong.
And he says, of course I let my girlfriend cling to her illusions. Oh, and rule 34, it's true. RDR2 having sex with Droideka.
Yep.
I know what Rule 34 is, and I've never looked up anything on that, and I never do. That's bad. Don't ever Google anything Rule 34. Let's see. Pirate Snake 69 says, I'm going to need more Bolsheviks for this. And Blake's not even here. Good
Bolshevik.
job, Worf. Up there. He said it. He said it.
Bolsheviks. Drink.
Outstanding.
All right.
And you all know, of course, that there is a Mrs. Battledorf, but I got tremendously fucking lucky and don't think I don't know how lucky I got.
All right. Next one, Jimmy.
Yep. Let's see. Susan McCarley dropped 5, says, Jimmy!
All right.
I am here. Professor Blake Pooh Ass Blaster 3000 says, Pop question. Looks like you got a serious chubby with those two women smelling each other's arms.
No!
And remember, change out your toupee. It's looking a little gray.
Oh, he likes those granola euros.
Oh, my Lord. I don't have a toupee. I have real hair. Come on now.
That he dyes regularly.
I do dye it. You're
and
damn
cuts
right.
like a woman. He's got like a hair salon stylist.
No, it's too expensive. I just buy just for men and dye my hair.
Well, at least he's not dyeing it, bright pink or neon
Just
green or
for
blue.
men. Yeah.
It is. It works just fine.
Hair dye is for women.
Okay.
Just embrace the whiteness, Pop. Embrace the whiteness.
Next one, Jimmy.
All right, and he also wanted to see some singing captain. So here you go.
We did have a request for singing Pop. You guys are jackasses. Always want to watch the same shit over and over again. Pick new videos.
Look at me, I wanna be the captain of the sea.
About time.
The poop that came from me, I'd rather steer us to debauchery.
Careful what you ask for, video guy. Careful what you ask for.
That one also never gets old. 68 Barracuda here says, wow, that fuckery would not fly on my school board. Gentlemen, go down to your local registrar of voters and put your fucking name in the hat. It's about 4.5 hours a month of your time.
That's about correct.
Okay.
It is pretty obvious that particular school board all did go down. So,
yeah. And Count Chad comes back and says, spoiler alert, the school board illegal had his resume tattooed on his BBC.
Oh, ooh, that's brutal. Probably true.
Probably. And Count Chat again says 95% of women that aren't fit to lead, which dicks get access to their vag, let alone a political office. If civilization had been left in female hands, we would still be living in grass huts. That is a
doing that.
That is a quote from Camille Paglia.
Paglia. Yes.
Paglia. Yes. But also, do you know why women can never decide on where to eat?
Because they're stupid.
Because the first time a woman decided to eat something, she doomed all of humanity.
Oh, yes, that is true. I'll go with that.
That's one of my favorite jokes. Let's see. Tomahawk here with $10 says these retarded lefties have no idea what's in store for them if they actually get their way.
Yeah, like I've actually been to war. I know exactly what that shit is. And anyone who wishes for that is a fucking moron.
Well, communists and Bolsheviks aren't known for being the smartest people in the crowd.
You're right. You are correctamundo.
And 68 Barracuda dollars to Frosted Cinnamon Donuts. He already put a hole in that cardboard before he fisted it.
Yeah.
I have a joke, but it's not YouTube friendly, so I'm just gonna store it away for the next
time.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see. We got Joseph B. 1981 dropping 10 says, "Thank you for all you do, gentlemen." Awesome.
We do the best we can on a shoestring budget with almost no money. So thank you.
Yep. 68 Barracuda coming back says we should have Doug MacArthur respond to these protesters.
Yeah, he was not really he was a dick. So
all right, let's see here. There's the duplicates that Rumble is so famous for.
And you guys got a new one in there.
Yep, let's see here. Mando coming in says, when it comes to the CS, it sounds like you got quite the adequate training. Now, if you could use the correct term instead of the lazy civvy gas mask.
Yeah, pro mask. I know. Blow me.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah. Go get me some batteries for the Pricky 8 radio, will you?
I have
the first sergeant's got the keys to the battery locker. Go ask the first sergeant for batteries to the Pricky 8 radio.
Yeah, I have a current gas mask in the trunk of my car.
Here you go.
I've got an old M17. It works just long enough to get me off the fucking X.
Fair enough.
There you go. Let's see. Jackal the Emperor coming in says, new BS report uploaded, but he uses more copyright music. Pop centipede made of cysts, butt plustles, and with coochie crab mandibles.
God, you
nasty fuck.
All right. That's nasty.
I really need to upload the Sideshow Bob button because you guys are disgusting, man. Never change. Love you guys. No homo. And Mando says, at least when I try and mess with your brain, I hide it behind something else, like that Tess Holiday wannabe.
Thank you for that.
You can hide a lot behind that.
Yeah, you can. She's a really good body bunker.
To be honest, yeah, a body bunker.
But remember, guys, she's dealing with anorexia.
Oh,
well,
sure.
I mean,
okay.
You can take a 308. It'll go through what 32 inches of.
I was about to say she could probably take a 308.
Yeah, she would definitely be a really good bullet sponge.
And no small arms are going to penetrate that. Like even a 45, it's just the gelatinous mass is going to absorb the energy.
Correct.
Imagine that wave.
Yeah, you're not slapping that and riding the wave in. That's not a good one.
It's bad. See, we got Reynard69 says tinnitus is an indication of chronic unaddressed pain. The irritating part is taking the Tylenol will slowly and progressively make it worse,
I don't
even
take
if it
Tylenol.
helps in the moment.
Yeah.
No,
You're not wrong about the pain, though. I mean, I've been living in pain for 2 decades.
Yep.
And Jackal coming back says some family photos of Pop and the doggy girlfriend in the gay mail. Ew.
Yay.
She smells like wet butt and flea bitten south lips. You need the shotgun, Pop. Run from that hairy ass.
Wet butt and flea bitten south lips.
I love that.
That's new. I like that.
South lips.
That's a new one. I like that a lot.
I believe that's just called Australian lice. When you get the scotchy chingos on your business lips.
Australian lice.
I never heard that. Oh,
let's see. Tomahawk coming in says, we need to invade Canada. Free those maple slurpers.
No, don't invade
actually,
Canada.
Half of Canada is going to drop out of Canada. So.
Yeah.
No, we don't need to free them. We just need to occupy them and slap them around and teach them a few things. Canada has been known for doing war crimes. Now they arrest you and freeze your bank account because you honked a horn.
Yeah, they're stupid.
What happened, Canada?
They
Windsor and Winnipeg. We just need to invade Windsor and Winnipeg and we'll be fine.
Well, it's no longer Winnipeg, it's Wannapeg.
Yeah.
Wow!
Jimmy's on fire.
A whole bunch of Canadians just clinched their butt cheeks.
I'm sorry, Canadians. I know some Canadian-based Canadians out there, but come on, man. You're throwing slow pitches to me, and I'm gonna fucking hit them out of the park every time. Let's see. Oh God.
There we go.
You know it. You know who it is. You know you love them. No homo. Alucard, 1776. Chunky yeast-infected nodules of vomit, snot pocket clam chowder with vaginal cysts with worms. Starburst brownish green slime with placenta stew.
Dude, you've ruined the Starburst for me, man.
Drink it up, Pop.
Just shitty candy anyway.
Yeah, Starburst, not my favorite.
Well, I used to actually like the Starburst jelly beans you get at Easter. Now I can't fucking eat them. Thank you, Alucard, you motherfucker. God damn. Every time I'm like, oh yeah.
That's when I need the Sideshow Bob button. Just let's see. Mighty Mouse Malibu coming in with $2 says, I want reparations for Williams wearing a blonde white girl wig. Dumb cunt.
Yep. Yeah.
Sounds refreshing.
But it really isn't.
Let's see. Hooliganism says, Jimmy, you read American Good. You could do audiobooks for money. No, I couldn't. I'm like Pop. More than 3 syllables in a word.
Yep.
Let's see. And Alucard coming in says, Kevin, your succubi girlfriend called and she wants to dance with Kevin. Kevin's single, bro. Kevin's like me. He's MGTOW. He's trust me. You Alucard, you're not going to get into the mind of Kevin. Trust me, I've tried.
It's not happening.
Not happening. He ain't having any of that shit. Let's see. N2 Gas here says, let's hope Mamdani serves as a warning to the remainder of the country.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, California is going to collapse and New York is going to collapse. And then maybe we'll see if that actually is a learning curve for the rest of the goddamn stupid country.
No, it's not. I have zero hope in New York, California.
Nope. Fuck
Oregon, Washington. Nope.
They're
well, instead of building a border wall, we need to wall off every single libtard Democrat ran city that says, oh, you've been arrested 100 times and 34 felonies. Here's a slap on the wrist. You'll be fine. Yep. And then he goes out and rapes and murders, 16 women the next day.
Correct. Next one, Jimmy.
Let's see. We got G-Man Hatsu with $50. Thank you very much. You get one of these from Pop.
Thanks for your continued support.
I love the background in there. That's from a coliseum in Thailand.
Nice.
Nice. He says, great show, guys. You guys helped me through some hard times.
Well, send us a gratitude letter and we'll add it to the file.
Yep, absolutely. Hell yeah. Let's see. Tomahawk here says gelatinous mass. I'm adding that to my vocabulary, dwarf.
Oh, good.
Gelatinous mass. Is that gelatinous mass? Is that where the the fat people show up for fat acceptance meetings?
No, that's the actual.
Wow.
That's
No,
the gun.
the mass of gelatinous material. Yeah.
That's the gunt that breaks your neck when she drops it on you when you're giving her mouth music or flipping the tic tac.
Yeah. That's when you go full scuba and find yourself crushed by the blobfish.
Yes, you will need a full cervical fusion.
Oh God. The images going through my brain right now are fucking horrendous. I'm gonna need to drink them away. Okay, memory's gone. Let's see. Alucard dropping $2. He's giving us some smiling, laughing emojis there. Let's see. Up. Cave Toad, he's dropping $50. He says, hour plus behind. You guys going to be on Foxhole? Fuck figs. Republic, not democracy. Yes.
It is a republic. It's not a democracy.
We are a constitutional republic that uses the democratic way of voting.
What's Foxhole?
Not sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Send us an email. Please know.
But there you go. But you know what? You sent us $50, and the Kampfspiel is going to thank you.
Thanks for your support.
Nice.
Why would I ruin a perfectly good pair of headsets like that? I feel like Lobot from Empire Strikes Back. Remember Lobot?
No.
He was Lando Calrissian's right-hand man, the bald guy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That guy.
Yeah, I remember that guy now.
Yep. Let's see. Hey, speaking of Star Wars references, Alucard coming in says, if the country goes to hell, I put Obi-Wan Kenobi warning. Remember to view it in the red pill lens.
That's fair.
Yes. I like it.
You know what? I just had an idea. I'm gonna have to send this idea to Billy, see if he can make it happen. It's gonna be great.
Glorious.
It's gonna be glorious.
Like
Let's see. We did have a couple more come in on the YouTube side here. We got Toyota Fan here. Toyota Fan 83 here. $10 says, hey, Battle Dwarf, do you have any ghost stories from your army days?
Yes, but I won't tell them tonight. We've got a Halloween episode coming up.
Yep.
I will tell them then, remind me, and I will tell them.
And the Disco Dwarf will be there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck yes. I've got some ghosts. I've got some shitty ghost stories.
Nice.
Yep. And I will try to see if I can get off work there for that day so I can be here for the full stream. So,
nice.
Nice.
It's gonna be ugly.
I should be able to, so it shouldn't be a problem. But we got Bartman231. He's dropping $49.99, 1 penny shy of that. But you know what? Close enough. So Dave's going to give you a thanks.
Thanks, buddy.
So fucking gay.
Hey. All right. Let's see. Bartman says, hey, Sergeant Pop, I just watched the last show. The efforts on defanging the family court mean more than you know. My judge entered a fugitive criminal warrant for felony DUI into the Fed database without any arrest or charge entered into the docket.
Oh, no. That's huge. Dude, that's a huge civil rights lawsuit right there.
That's a huge, big no-no.
That judge probably won't get immunity for that, too. That's bullshit.
No, that supersedes the email me that shit. Email me that shit.
Redonkulas@gmail.com. I'll get it in front of Battle Dwarf.
I want to look at that one.
Dude, I'm fucking mad about it.
I really want to look at that one. Oh my.
God damn it!
All right. Son of a bitch.
Jimmy,
we-
Rumble's doing that thing again.
Yep, I know. I saw it. 68 Barracuda, you sneaky bastard. A gelatinous mass may be bad. Remember to use ray of, like I said, more than 3 syllables. You throw me off. Ray of enfeeblement and Edvard's black testicles to hold the tentacles to hold the Tylenol Americans in place as the gelatinous cube slowly engulfs the Tylenol Americans.
Those are a bunch of D&D references.
Yes, those are
I
D&D
get
spells.
them all.
Okay.
Spells, D&D second edition. That's Edvard's Black Tentacles was not in the first edition.
Nerd.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
And Tom Hawk says, Dwarf, you are supreme nerd for knowing that guy's name.
Ralph McQuarrie painted all of the sets. David Prowse played the original Darth Vader with James Earl Jones voicing it over. Peter Mayhew played Chewbacca. What else do I need to tell you? Oh, yes, the Millennium Falcon's engine sounds were actually the busted air conditioner in George Lucas's apartment in Morocco when they were filming it. Fuck all the way off. I am that bad.
All right. Keep going.
Do you know the sound of the blasters from the TIE Fighters?
That was from a metal cable.
That was a wrench being whacked on a metal support cable on a radio antenna.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got a little bit of nerd in me too. So
there you go, Jimmy. We'll get along just fine.
Embrace the nerd.
Hooliganism hit us too.
Oh, God damn it, you sons of bitches. Last call. Let's see. Can we save face for poor Dave with the wiggle dance? I think we can do that. Of course.
Can you wiggle fast? Can you wiggle slow? Can you wiggle high? Can you wiggle low? Now stand up straight and stop. Do the wiggle dance. Wiggle. Yeah. Do the wiggle dance. Wiggle. Do the wiggle dance.
I love that one.
Awesome.
Never gets old. It was good to see Dave there last week too.
Did you read the one we had on MGTOW?
Yep, I'm just about ready to grab that one over there. Let's see. That one comes from Mungo Harry, because we all know Pop loves his munging. But he's dropping $50 on us, so he gets one of these.
Thanks for keeping the ship afloat. It's much appreciated. Goodbye.
Now I'm reading through this. You'll forgive me for not pronouncing these words right, because like I said, more than 3 syllables, brain goes into haywire. The brazen walls of the ancient city of Khorsand, situated where the mighty desert of Sind meets the endless Hykirin steppe, are guarded by day by the 4 valiant knights, Sir Malin the Mighty, Sir Welkin the Wake, Sir Darien the Doughty, and Sir Yirin the Yare, clad in armor of beaten gold, and at night the walls are guarded by Sir Arden of Ardent, Sir Fear of Fearless, Sir Cyril the Courageous, and Sir Damien the Dauntless, clad in armor of burnished argent, but nothing much ever happens.
Argent is silver. I think you're talking about Forgotten Realms, Coruscant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just going to say that.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a bunch of nerd shit.
That's all right.
So much nerd shit.
So
much nerd shit.
Let's see. All right, we'll jump over here. We got Blankets with 2 donations. He's got a couple of tweets here. First one says, just in, Republicans are currently furious with North Carolina Governor Josh Stein, make of that with what you will, for allowing Irina's law to sit on his desk for 9 days straight without signing it. The law ends cashless bail for many crimes and removes loopholes for officials to release criminals back on the street just to go back out and harm Americans.
Yep.
It was passed with veto-proof coalition.
Nice.
Yeah, Mr. Stein. Sign that fucking bill into law, you fucking fuckwit.
All right, let's calm down. Hit the next one. I get it. I understand your
frustration.
frustration.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
And Blankets is asking, Netflix loses billions in stock as Elon Musk calls for boycott. My question is, if you still have Netflix after the whole Cuties debacle,
you're part of the problem.
You're a fucking moron. Okay.
I think you're part of the problem is much better than moron, but okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to be nice.
I can tell you've been drinking because you're getting emotionally compromised.
Both things can be true.
I've only had 4 beers, so I'm not drunk just yet.
All right, no, just yet.
Just yet. All right, let's see. No lemons over on the D Live side of things, which is kind of not shocking. But how we doing over on the Twatosphere? We got 97 views over there.
Oh,
all
okay.
right. That's not bad.
Not bad. Again, guys, if you guys are on all the social medias where you see the posts, share them out. Get your friends involved. Tell them to come on over, have a good time with us.
Yeah. You need some cash apps now?
Let's see. We got 3 more over on the Rumble side. Rumble, we are cutting you off. And Alucard is asking, is that a challenge, Kevin? Don't tempt fate there, Alucard. Kevin knows things that you wish you would know. All I'm saying. And Tamahaki's coming in, says, sneaky. I am very, very sneaky, sir. Are you going to help change my socks now?
All right.
Let's see. And last one here comes from N2 Gas, who says, in my honest opinion, New Jersey got the bail thing bang on. Under 25, prior to within 5 years or violence involved, your ass is sitting in jail till your court date.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I am part of the end cash bail for severe crimes. So you break into someone's house, you shoot someone, you run them over with your car, you stab someone. The big ones. Yeah, no, you're not getting bail. You're going to sit your ass in that fucking in that cell until we call you. All right, let me do one more run through before I get my blood pressure up. I'm going to have to fucking hit up Pop for his blood pressure meds, even though he sent me a big old drop box with a bunch of supplements. So
the shit works, man, for your downstairs mix-up problem.
It's been helping a little bit. I know it's got a lot.
Give it some time.
Lot of ways to go, but we are in final thoughts because it is.
No, I got cash apps.
No, cash apps. Yes, cash apps.
We got $5 from HKC for the cause.
Thank you very much.
30 from Susie McCarley for we need a wiggle dance. We've already got that. Thank you.
We got that in.
And then we've got $10 from Vincent Go fuck yourself. Request from. All right, there's nothing in there. All right, cool. That's awesome. You guys are awesome, man.
All righty, does that do it for us for tonight, Pop?
I think we're good.
All righty. Battle Dwarf, that is or may not be out of regs right now.
I am out of regs. I have nothing significant to say other than we are going to go to town on the whole military out of regulations thing next week. We just tear that shit apart because it is funny as fuck. Pop and I both remember a military where regulations actually meant something. If we, as NCOs of our time, got a hold of these soldiers now today, there would be so much crying and so many miles and so many push-ups and so much mud.
They would be so much stronger.
So much mud.
I would break them.
Break them. We love it.
I will break you, but I'm only going to break you to help you.
That's right. Well, actually, I used to take them right to the edge of breaking, and then I would stop because once you break somebody, they'll do whatever you want, but they'll do it neither fast nor well. You don't need that in the modern army.
And they'll only do it out of fear.
Correct.
Yep. There you go. All righty, Pop.
All right, everybody, don't drink and drive. Don't drink and swim. It's not going to work out for you. If you absolutely must fornicate, wear a condom, take it with you, and flush it down the toilet. Watch it go all the way down. Why? Because women are sneaky bitches, and child support does last 18 to 21 years. Rack up, pack up, and stack up. There's safety in numbers, and maintain your situational awareness because you're going to be attacked. Something in your environment will have changed. It's up to you to see it. And last but not least, I am sick and tired of throwing you sons of bitches into the dirt because you're taking a permanent solution to a temporary goddamn problem. Play the long game. You have no idea what tomorrow holds, and it could change on a dime. Stay in the motherfucking fight. And if all else fails, live at a goddamn spite. And always remember, Uncle Pop is here cheering for you for all of your victories, even the ones you can never tell anyone about. Boom and beer me.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, you guys know me. I got a grift, man. I got a grift because you bastards aren't tagging me, Pop the Dwarf, in anything. Come on, guys. Get off your ass. Get over to the merch store. You all know you want to fucking suck a dick. Rocks Glass for the finishing school for women, where everyone finishes all over their face, back, neck, and thighs.
Hey!
Again,
it's better spatter pad.
And it's everywhere, man. Come on, guys. Live in the fight, stay at the spite. These koozies are fucking amazing. They keep your beer cold and, well, drinkable. There you go. And one other person has some final thoughts here for tonight. We haven't forgotten Tom, the Reasonable Rooster.
Oh, God.
Hey, guys, it's me, Tom. I'm here to say a man with his tool in a woman's mouth is not necessarily her dentist.
Yeah, that was a good one.
This is not what I envisioned for Tom the Reasonable Rooster, but okay, let's run with it.
I'll take it.
There you go. All righty, ladies and gentlemen. That's us for the night. Enjoy your weekend. Again, stay out of jail and all the other stuff. Remember the Pop's safety briefing, but don't forget the captain's safety briefing too. And on that note, for those that are supporters, Sunday, I think we're going to do a movie night.
And I think Blake is going to put up the poll here either today or tomorrow.
All right.
Winning. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're out for the night. And also, don't forget about the special Halloween episode. It's going to be fun.
Oh, that is coming. That is coming.
All over your face, back, neck, and thighs.
Hey, now.
Hey.
Take it easy.